Hello and thanks for checking out ChartGuys.com. We're proud to be one of the most successful technical analysis communities online, teaching you the skills to become a more confident, effective, and informed trader. Join our community of hundreds of analysts worldwide working together to learn the charts, generate profit, and achieve financial independence. For access to daily live chart analysis and market coverage, a thriving chat community, along with dozens of hours of exclusive educational materials. We look forward to seeing you. Let's check out some charts. Hey everyone, checking in on the market. So we had the initial reactions to the financial sector earnings, which we're going to see more of this coming week. Netflix has earnings on Wednesday. That's going to be the first glimpse into the tech sector. We usually see correlations to other names responding as well. But the bottom line is today we saw the financial sector pull back, but other sectors kept up the strength and gave us new all-time highs in SPY. And we're in a pattern right now where we have a higher low each day, 4 days in a row. And once that pattern breaks, we'll look for a daily higher low to form compared to 295.54. Anything above that's a higher low. And if we see a break of 319 tomorrow, that will tell us daily consolidation is underway. If we hold that, bulls will keep complete control. IWM is still in our tightening range, 9 days in a row, rejected right off resistance, and we closed pretty much in the middle of that range. 154.22 to 156.74. We may stay within this range for yet another day tomorrow, and we're patiently waiting for a break sometime within the next couple of days. QQQ all-time highs, close at the highs. So again, that's where some of the strength to offset the financial sector weakness came from. Same story with higher lows every day. Break that pattern and we'll have to form a daily higher low compared to 188.65. And we have the hourly uptrends, which we are watching to try and keep these bulls in control. And it was a double bottom at the low of the day that the bulls rallied off of. So there's our weakness in the... There's our weakness in the financial sector with a pretty solid pullback today, but all in all, just looking for a daily higher low. Anything above 27.81 will keep the bulls in control. That's the most important level for me. If that level were to be lost, it would definitely be a short-term red flag for likely incoming S&P 500 consolidation. But if that level holds, we're still in all bull mode. So again, I voiced in the video over the weekend that I am now cautious at these levels. Doesn't mean I'm going bearish, but for swing trades, again, day trades, we can go bullish in either direction. I traded Netflix bullish today on an oversold bounce, but just talking about swing trades and establishing positions for multiple days or multiple weeks up at these levels, I personally would want to wait for a bit more significant consolidation in the market as a whole. XLV was a daily inside bar. Keeping in mind, we lost the daily uptrend. So 91.50 is now a key support level. Anything under 94.15 is just a lower high, keeping the bears in control. And weekly consolidation is underway. So the bulls are hoping for a healthy weekly higher low. So far, so good. But we'll have to wait and see if the bears are able to get any further follow through from the loss of the daily uptrend on Friday. Biotech sector still real tight. The 4-day low of $85 is continuing to hold. And we did break the hourly lower high pattern by getting over 86.33. And you can see we have our low, high, we formed a higher low, higher high, another higher low at 86.02. Bulls are trying to see a break of 86.51 tomorrow to see this hourly trend continuation. The most important resistance level for me is 88.07 because anything under that on the daily is just a lower high. And it's a battle between daily lower highs and a horizontal base of support at $85. The VIX is trying to bounce and give us a tightening range. If we can get a bit more follow through over 13, we'll have our low, high of the bull move, higher low, and we'll scout for a lower high. But at this point, we do need a bit more follow through as this bounce is certainly not convincing. And we have a bit of an upper wick on today's candlestick. Gold bulls holding on just fine. Tightening range the last few days. Higher low every day, 4 days in a row. Break that pattern, and we'll say that 14.27 is our new daily lower high. We know we have this tightening range. It's getting close to a break, probably sometime this week. I personally still have my smaller NUGT swing position as long as gold is in a daily uptrend. The bull miners are a bit stronger. If the bull miners and gold were on the same page, gold would be up in the 1430s. That's not the case, and that's because the market is strong, the S&P 500. That's helping the bulls, which are traded on the regular old stock exchanges. Oil on the daily time frame double topped. A 60.91 and 60.89 were our two resistances. And pulling back from that, but we're just looking for a daily high or low. Anything above 56.28 is a daily high or low, keeping the bulls strong. So clear double top rejection was an entry for bears. I missed that, and we pulled back very significantly from it, but daily uptrend still easily intact at this point. And last, we'll wrap it up with natural gas, which is double topped at 250 and is now pulled back a bit more significantly. The most important short-term support is 237. Break 237 and we'll lose the daily uptrend, which means zoom out because weekly consolidation is underway, highlighted over the weekend. Check out the commodity video over the weekend if you haven't yet, because I feel I did a good job of going in depth and talking about the longer term patterns that we were looking at. And the weekly inverse head and shoulders pattern will be one of them on natural gas if we do lose the daily uptrend. So bulls still in control, hourly uptrend on watch, daily uptrend on watch if that fails, and we'll keep checking in. Hope you have a good Monday night. We'll see you tomorrow. So the framing of our first bed is complete, and I figure with all this spare wood that we've got, might as well burn some and add some phosphorus and biochar to the mix. Ideally you want to do biochar in a ditch because that cuts off the oxygen. You don't want to burn the wood the whole way through. You want to leave it as almost charcoal, and then you just mix that into the soil, and it just creates further beneficial areas for all the little microorganisms and worms and things to work through. So with all this extra wood, gonna burn some of it and figure it can't hurt. Then we'll add manure and some rotting wood from around the property, and bed number 1 will be close to finished. So new update, I covered over the burn piles, spread them out, put some cardboard. I got excess amounts of cardboard, so probably don't need it, but figured putting it over the top of the sod will ensure 100% that it does not come through. Then I put some rotting wood on top of it. This half's already done. Got manure stacked on top of that. And then hay on top of the manure to keep the moisture trapped in and not let the bright sun bake out the beneficial microorganisms. Tons of insects and worms in there breaking the stuff down. Fill it pretty tall, pretty much to the brim, but should settle in. Gonna let it sit for at least a month and then do a fall cover crop. And that's pretty much one bed almost done. And then we're gonna do 2 more with spaces in between for carts to go. We're gonna dig out a path for a cart through this mulch, so that's gonna give us some good soil to work with as well. That's that.